Hey guys, right here I have a 2015 Perodua Myvi 1.3 Standard G. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. Press the unlock button once to unlock the driver's door, and press the unlock button a second time to unlock the rest of the car. The steering system on the second generation Myvi consists of a rack and pinion setup with electric power assistance. Depending on the variant, buyers could choose either a 5-speed manual transmission or a 4-speed automatic transmission for the second generation Myvi. For the automatic transmission, low gear selection is available. Rear parking sensors are standard across the lineup. As for safety features, the 2015 Myvi Standard G gets 2 airbags, an alarm system with immobilizer, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the outer 2 rear seats. Alright, let's turn on the hazards, lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. Standard on the 1.3 variants are 14-inch 8-spoke alloy rims wrapped in 175/65 R14 tires. For the brakes, ventilated discs and drums can be found front and rear respectively. The suspension receives McPherson struts in front and a rear torsion beam setup. The second generation Myvi made its debut in June 2011. It took over the role as Malaysia's best-selling car from the first Myvi, a role it had for 3 years before the Perodua Asia eventually captured the title from 2014 onwards. The second generation Myvi introduced electric power steering to the whole range, as well as a new 1.5-litre petrol engine in addition to the 1.3-litre petrol. The base 1-litre petrol from the first Myvi was no longer offered. In 2015, Perodua launched the facelifted second generation Myvi. A new front end, revised rear bumper, and slight updates to the interior were what changed on the facelift. As before, the second generation Myvi is also based on the Daihatsu Boon, but this time the second generation Boon. Powering this Myvi is Daihatsu's K3-VE 1.3-litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 petrol engine with dynamic variable valve timing and electronic fuel injection. This engine produces 90 horsepower at 6000 rpm and 117 Nm of torque at 4400 rpm. With a 40-litre fuel tank, fuel consumption for the Myvi 1.3 automatic is 16.7 km per litre. The Myvi is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the 2015 Myvi Standard G include halogen reflector headlights, LED rear lights, rear parking sensors, indicators on the side mirrors, and body-colored door handles and side mirrors. window lock, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side is the only side that gets an automatic down function. Storage, bottle holder, cup holder, mirror controls, storage, Myvi floor mats. Pull this lever to release the fuel flap, and the driver's seat in this Myvi Standard G does get full manual adjustments. This lever adjusts the seat back, this lever adjusts the seat height, and this bar down here adjusts the seat position. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how she revs. The Myvi Standard G does get very simple air conditioning controls, with all of the controls located right here on the dashboard right next to the gear lever. Below, fan speed as well as your recirculation or outside air switch, temperature, rear defrost, different modes together with your front defrost and air conditioning button. Right next to the hazard light button you do have storage. Down here, power outlet, cup holders, and more storage. The 2015 Myvi Standard G comes with an integrated head unit with a CD player and 4 speakers for the sound system. The stock sound system that this Myvi has isn't that great, but it is not the worst either. It is a simple head unit to use. Right above, CD player together with your eject button and mute button, seat track buttons, 6 preset stations, volume knob, power button, equalizer settings, and different modes. There are no controls on the steering wheel, but behind it on the left stalk, wiper controls, and on the right stalk, light and indicator controls. There is a multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Use the right button to go through the bottom display. Right now, mileage, trip A, trip B, distance to next service, and back to your mileage. Use the button on the left, and you can toggle between the range and average fuel consumption on the middle display. The steering wheel in this car adjusts for tilt only. You adjust it using this lever right here. storage areas around the parking brake area, and there are a couple of cup holders for the rear right there. Anti-snatch hook, manual dimming rear view mirror, reading lights, and you can also turn on the light in the middle. And the driver does get a sun visor with a vanity mirror. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, and the rear seats in this Myvi do fold down. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first grab the seat base and move it forward. Then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear seats. The one on that side folds down the left seat, while the one on this side folds down the middle seat as well as the right seat. Just push it in and flip the seat back down. You can move the seat belt out of the way if you do not want the seat belt obstructing you. You can also use the same lever to adjust the angle of the seat back to have it either more upright or more laid back. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are comfortable as well. There is a single storage pocket on the driver's side front seat back. For the front passenger, there is a tissue holder instead. But for both sides, there are hooks that can carry up to a maximum of 3 kilograms. Right above, for both sides at the back, there are grip handles. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a lever below the Perodua badge. Boot space in the Myvi is 208 litres and 595 litres with the rear seats in place and folded down respectively. To the right of the boot is a storage area, and under the boot floor is the vehicle's spare tyre, toolkit, warning triangle and jack. The rear doors open quite wide and an almost 90-degree angle, which does aid entry and exit from the rear seats. Adjustable headrests for the front only. The rear headrests are built into the rear seat backs. Window control, storage, bottle holder, and the front passenger seat does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box, grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2015 Perodua Myvi 1.3 Standard G. Thanks for watching and goodbye.